Chamber of Secrets for the GameCube, and today I'll be showing off my card collection. So let's get started. So I'm up here in the boys' Gryffindor dorm, but we're gonna go downstairs to the fireplace and chill out down there. Ron is down there, but we're not gonna talk to him because we're basically at the end of the game, so that's why I wanted to do this video. There we go. Alright. So here we are at the beautiful fireplace. As you can see, Ron is there. And we're gonna look at all of the famous witches and wizards cards that I have. So let's go. Alright, here it is. Let's open it up. You will see I'm missing some cards. One of them is actually my fault. I missed a card at the beginning of the game that you used to trade. The rest, I think, are ones you have to trade by doing the GameBoy Advance Link, which I have no idea how that works. So, anyway, we're gonna go through the cards that I do have. Starting with Merlin, most famous wizard of all time, sometimes known as the Prince of Enchanters, part of the court of King Arthur. Elfrida Clegg, chieftainess of Warlock's Council. Grogan Stump, popular minister for magic, appointed 1811. Gulliver Pokeby, expert on magical birds, first to identify meaning of augury song. Glanmore Peaks, famous slayer of the sea serpent of Cromer. Hesper Starkey, witch who studied the use of phases of the moon in potion making. Love her card art, she's beautiful. Derwent Shimpling ate an entire venomous tentacula for a bet and survived, though is still purple. Gunhilda of Gorsmore, one-eyed, humpbacked witch, famous for developing a cure for dragon pox. Burdock Muldoon, chief of Wizards Council 1448-50. Herbo the Foul, first known creator of the basilisk, very relevant to this game. Merwin the Malicious, credited with the invention of many unpleasant jinxes and hexes. Andros the Invincible, alleged to have been the only known wizard to produce a Patronus the size of a giant. Amazing. Fulbert the Fearful, famous for being so cowardly he never ventured out of his house, died when a defensive charm backfired and the roof fell in. Oh no. Paracelsus, very little is known of this mysterious wizard. Cleodne, Irish druidess who discovered properties of moondew. This might be my favorite card, we'll see. She is so beautiful and purple. Ooh, she's pretty too. Morgan Le Fay, King Arthur's half-sister, dark sorceress, enemy of Merlin. Ulrich the Oddball, highly eccentric wizard who is famed, among other things, for wearing a jellyfish for a hat. Newt Scamander, celebrated author of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Gwendolyn the Weird, alleged to have enjoyed being burnt at the stake so much that she allowed herself to be captured 14 times in various disguises. I gotta say, that's definitely one of the weirdest ones. It's aptly named. Lord Stoddard Withers, breeder of flying horses. Very cool. Cersei lived on the island of Aia, expert at turning lost sailors into pigs. Adalbert Waffling, famous magical theoretician. I don't actually know how to say that word. We're just gonna move past it. Perpetua Fancourt, witch who invented the lunoscope. Almeric Sawbridge, famous for conquering the river troll that was terrorizing those trying to cross the Wye River. River troll in question believed to be one of the largest ever to exist in Britain, with a weight of 1 ton. That is a big troll. Mirabella Plunkett, famous for falling in love with a merman in Loch Lomond while on holiday. When her parents forbade her to marry him, she transfigured herself into a haddock and was never seen again. Tilly Toke gained Order of Merlin First Class for saving the lives of non-magical tourists during the Ilfracombe incident of 1932, when a dragon swooped down on a beach full of sunbathers. Archibald Alderton, famous for blowing up the hamlet of Little Dropping in Hampshire whilst attempting to magically mix a birthday cake. Artemisia Lufkin, first witch to become minister for magic. Balfour Blaine established the Committee on Experimental Charms. Bridget Wenlock, famous arithmancer, first to establish the magical properties of the number 7. Oh, she should have been card number 7. Come on, guys. Beaumont Marjorie Banks, pioneer of herbology and collector of many rare and magical flowers, discovered gillyweed. Donegan Tremlett, bass player with the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Bowman Wright, famous for developing the golden snitch. Jocelyn Wadcock, chaser for Puddlemere United Quidditch team, record for highest number of goals during British season this century against Ballycastle Bats, 1931. Cassandra Vablatsky, celebrated seer and author of Unfogging the Future. Chauncey Oldridge, first known victim of dragonpox. Gwenog Jones, captain and beater of only all-female national Quidditch team, the Holyhead Harpies. Carlotta Pinkstone, famous campaigner for lifting the International Confederation of Wizards Statue of Secrecy and telling the non-magical that wizards still exist. Ms. Pinkstone has been imprisoned several times for her blatant and deliberate use of magic in public places. Godric Gryffindor, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave his name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Crispin Kronk, sent to Azkaban for continuing to keep sphinxes in his back garden, despite repeated warnings. Wow, alright. Cyprian Yaudel, only Quidditch referee ever to be killed during a match. The originator of the curse was never caught, but believed to have been a member of the crowd. Devlin Whitehorn, founder of the Nimbus Racing Broom Company. Dunbar Oglethorpe, chief of Quabble, Quidditch Union for the administration and betterment of the British League and its endeavors. Miranda Goshawk, famous spellbook writer. Edgar Strolger, inventor of the sneakoscope. Salazar Slytherin, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave his name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Elladora Ketteridge, witch who discovered the use of gillyweed when she nearly suffocated after eating it, and recovered only when she stuck her head into a bucket of water. Musidora Barkwith, composer of the unfinished Wizarding Suite, which features an exploding tuba. Its performance has been banned since its last performance in 1902, when it blew the roof out of Ackerley Town Hall. Now that is something. Ethelred the Ever-Ready, famous for taking offense at nothing and cursing innocent bystanders, died in Gaul. Or is that jail? I don't know. Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms. Greta Ketchlove, author of Charm Your Own Cheese. Alright, Greta, alright. Gaspard Shingleton, celebrated inventor of the self-stirring cauldron. Honoria Nutcombe founded the Society for the Reformation of Hags. Gideon Crumb plays bagpipes with the popular wizarding band the Weird Sisters. Gifford Allerton, famous giant slayer, killed the giant Hengist of Upper Barnton. Gregory the Smarmy, famous originator of Gregory's Unctuous Unction, potion to persuade the drinker that the giver is their very best friend, alleged to have wormed his way into King Richard's confidence and thus made his fortune. Ignatia Wildsmith, the witch who invented flu powder. Herman Wintringham plays lute with the popular wizarding band the Weird Sisters. Jacunda Sykes, famous for flying across the Atlantic on a broomstick, the first person to do so. Gondoline Oliphant, famous for studies of life and habits of trolls, clubbed to death in the Cotswolds while sketching. That is very unfortunate. Flavius Belby, only wizard ever to survive a Lethifold attack. I actually don't know what that is. Justice Pillywickle, celebrated head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Curly Duke plays lead guitar with the popular wizarding band the Weird Sisters. Bertie Bott, inventor of Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. Leopold Smethwick, first British witch to referee a Quidditch match. Queen Maeve, legendary witch who trained young sorcerers in Ireland prior to the establishment of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Helga Hufflepuff, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Mopsus, soothsayer who vanquished the seer Calcus in a contest of their powers. Montague Knightley, wizard, chess champion. Mungo Bonham, famous wizard healer, founded St. Mungo's Hospital for magical ailments and injuries. Myron Wagtail, lead singer of popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Norval Twonk died saving a non-magical child from a runaway manticore, posthumously awarded the Order of Merlin First Class. Orsino Thruston plays drums with the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Oswald Beamish, pioneer of goblin rites. Beatrix Bloxam, author of the Toadstool Tales, a series of children's books since banned because they have been found to cause nausea and vomiting. What? Okay, that one's up there with the weird ones. Rowena Ravenclaw, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Roderick Plumpton, seeker for England Quidditch team, holds British record for fastest capture of snitch during game, 3.5 seconds. Roland Kegg, president of English Gobstones team. Blenheim Stock, expert on the non-magical and author of many books including People Who Notice, a study of awareness of magic in the non-magical. Thaddeus Thurkle, famous for producing 7 squib sons and turning them all into hedgehogs in disgust. Celestina Warbeck, popular singing sorceress. Alberta Toothill, winner of the All England Wizarding Dueling Competition of 1430, famously overcame the favorite, Samson Wiblin, with a blasting curse. Saccharissa Tugwood, pioneer of beautifying potions, discovered pimple-curing properties of Botober pus. Interesting, okay. Wilfrid Elphick, first wizard to be gored by an African erumpent. Xavier Rastrick, flamboyant wizard entertainer who vanished unexpectedly while tap dancing to a crowd of 300 in Painswick and was never seen again. Heathcote Barbary plays rhythm guitar with the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Merton Graves plays cello with the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Yardley Platt, serial goblin killer. Hengist of Woodcroft, driven away from his home by non-magical persecutors, Hengist is supposed to have settled in Scotland, where he founded the village of Hogsmeade. The Three Broomsticks Inn is alleged to be Hengist's old home. Alberic Grunion, inventor of the dung bomb. Dymphna Firmage, famously abducted by pixies while on vacation in Cornwall, and lived in mortal dread of them thereafter, filed to persuade the Ministry of Magic to have all pixies humanely destroyed. Daisy Doddridge, first landlady of the Leaky Cauldron. And finally, Albus Dumbledore, currently headmaster of Hogwarts. Alright, so there you have it. That is my collection of famous witches and wizards cards. Now, having recorded this, I can go ahead and finish the game as Ron stares judgingly. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.